welcome to a slightly different kind of film. We're currently in a winter wonderland.
Yeah, on this film we're going to be talking about walruses, and there is actually one currently off the UK, so we thought we'd take this chance to, make a film about them.
Yeah, definitely. Walruses normally live in very cold conditions, which is very different to the UK. They normally live in ice-covered waters around Greenland, Russia, Norway, so it's very unusual to see them in UK waters. They have been seen here more regularly, so maybe it's starting to be, maybe with climate change, they're starting to move further down. But yeah, it's really interesting that we're starting to see them more regularly off our coast.
So when the walrus that got nicknamed Wally was being seen off Wales, Wales is somewhere that we go all the time to see dolphins.
Yeah.
And we thought this is probably going to be a once in a lifetime opportunity, so we jumped in the car.
Hopped in the car.
And off we went down to Wales.
Yeah.
We hopped in the van even.
Yeah.
We always say car, but we meant the van.
We did a bit of an unusual trip where we went straight to see the walrus and then straight over to Cardigan Bay to see the dolphins.
Yeah, and as it happened, that morning we went as well to see Wally. It was like this.
It was.
The roads were just covered with snow.
Yeah, but then by the time we got over to Cardigan Bay, we were in shorts and t-shirts again.
Not that we're not at the moment.
Yeah, it's very unusual to see dolphins and walruses in the same day.
And it also seems like a massive coincidence. Every time we seem to get walruses, there's like loads of snow around as well.
Yeah. So when we saw Wally in Wales, it was actually off Tenby in Pembrokeshire, and he was just chilling out on the lifeboat station, like ramp. And when we first arrived, we didn't spot him because he was actually in the water, but then we were lucky enough to see him haul his big body out onto the ramp, which is really cool.
So yeah, when we were viewing Wally, we were up out of the way so we weren't disturbing him. At the time there was quite a lot of crowds disturbing, getting close, but when we were there actually everyone was quite well behaved. It was all pretty far back up by the lifeboat station, and yeah, we'll take you back now and show you what footage we managed to get of him.
So as Nick said earlier, when we saw Wally, we kept well back because we didn't want to disturb him. And after he was seen in Tenby, he was then went on to be seen off the Isle of Scilly, which is off Cornwall, and also Ireland as well.
So as Charlotte just mentioned, he was seen off island as well. And he was originally first seen off island too. And he was seen at a place that another one of our favourites, John Cohen Aquaria, are regularly seen off island. And that's Valentia Island.
Yeah, and that's off the west side of Ireland.
Yeah.
That's where he was first spotted.
Southwest. Sorry, we're a bit out of breath because we're currently walking up a mountain. So yeah, it was another place where another couple of our favourites are seen.
Yeah, it'd be nice to turn up there and see a walrus and John Cohen Aquarius.
Yeah, hopefully they wouldn't be fancying him for dinner there.
No.
So yeah, after all that we feel really lucky to have gone and seen Wally when he was there. Yeah, we're really glad we took. It was quite a big trip. Well, it's about 3 hours, but we thought
it was worth it.
It could have been a risk going and him not being there, but it was definitely worth it to see a walrus wild in the UK.
Yeah, and it was actually not long after there as well. He also was seen in Europe as well. So he travelled all around Europe, also the Bay of Biscay. So we had some warm weather as well as the slightly cooler weather in Wales.
Yeah, he certainly got around a bit.
So we've made it to the top and we're above the clouds.
Yeah, we're now in breath as well, so we might make a bit more sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, after Wally had been seen, there was another walrus and she got nicknamed Freya.
Yeah, she was a female and she was seen off Northumberland and also off Shetland as well.
Both places we spend a lot of time, where Charlotte's originally from Northumberland.
Yeah.
And then obviously we spend months on end looking for orca in Shetland.
Yeah, and I did try, I was going home to Northumberland that week and the day after she disappeared, so it was really
unlucky. You would have seen 2 walruses that year.
Yeah, that would have been really good. But he did hang around on Shetland for quite a while as well. Yeah, so that was really cool. But then unfortunately after that, she then made her way over onto Europe and she went over to Norway.
She wasn't greeted with the same admiration that other people give her.
Yeah, unfortunately. And the Norwegian authorities ended up euthanizing her because they thought she was a threat to human health. But
there was a lot of uproar, and rightly so, because obviously she didn't deserve that.
No, and she was just doing her own thing, wasn't she? But yeah, hopefully this walrus that's been seen down south hopefully doesn't have the same fate.
Yeah, we really hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does feel like we're in a winter wonderland at the moment. Just what the walruses are used to. I feel at home in there. Obviously the walruses wouldn't be up a mountain, but you get what I mean.
So the walrus that's currently off the south of England has been called Thor, and he quite suits it really because he's very big.
He's a bit of a beast, he's got some big tusks on him.
He has.
And he was originally seen off the Netherlands and then he made his way across France and he is now sort of opposite the Isle of Wight.
Yeah, really close to the Isle of Wight.
Yeah, West Sussex and Southampton.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's as of yet we haven't ventured down to see him. It's just such a risk, it's so far away.
Yeah.
If he's not hanging around, there's obviously you can go all that way and not see anything, but
and obviously he's travelled quite a long way already as well, so you never know, he
could be in Wales by a couple of days' time.
You never know, do you? That would be really cool. I mean, it'd be lovely to get to see him, but we are really pleased we've got to see Wally. Yeah. Anyway.
It'd be interesting to keep track on Thor and see where he ends up, and hopefully we get to see where he pops up next.
I hope so. So thank you so much for watching a different kind of film on our channel.
Yeah, for once it hasn't got orcas in it.
Yeah, but it does have something really cool though, which is walruses. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time.
In a bit.
Bye.
Oh yeah, and just so you know, our Searching for Orca in the UK film series starts this Friday, so yeah, keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, stay tuned for that.
In a bit.
Bye.